Hey, what's up? I am the Ambigram Artist, Mark Palmer. Welcome to the channel. My Ambigram Art is considered the most tattooed artwork on the planet. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing right down here. I put out 2 to 3 videos every week where I draw ambigrams. If you're not familiar with what an ambigram is, it's a word or phrase you can read forward and upside down. Kind of like how wow says mom upside down, except way more complex. By the way, hi mom. Before we get started today, I do want to send a heartfelt thank you and shout out to Monster Energy for giving me a reason to wake up every single morning. Also wanted to say thank you to tshirtstorm.com for sponsoring the entire channel. If you're a YouTuber or influencer who wants to have your own clothing brand, check out tshirtstorm.com and the links below. Lastly, stay tuned to the end of the video where I will tell you how you can get an ambigram drawn by me right here on the channel. So now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's get started on some ambigrams today. All right, so today's pop culture ambigram I'm gonna do from the movies, and saw this movie yesterday actually, finally got a chance to see it. We're gonna do an Aquaman ambigram. So I'm gonna draw some guides here really quick, just so that I don't get too crazy when drawing the solution. And we know we wanna use the name Aquaman. And I always think it's really cool to do ambigrams that say the character's alter ego in the other direction. So his name is Arthur Curry. But in looking at it, Arthur Curry is quite a bit longer than Aquaman. So I may be able to add the to the front of Aquaman, which I know they called him that in the movie. So that still works. And I do see a solution with the Aquaman one way and Arthur Curry in the other direction. So let's get right into it. So we're going to do a capital N here upside down. That's going to be a capital A lowercase r in the other direction. So I'm going to cross it like that. Then we've got an A to T here. And this is going to be another A on the other direction. And the cool thing about that is that I can use the crossbar on the T to also cross the A in the other direction. And we've got this right here that's going to be an H, not an A, but that works out that way. So we've got ARTH, and we're going to do man on the other side here. So this is an M, and we've got a naturally occurring M to U solution here, which is pretty cool. That's nice and clean. And let's see here. We've got an R to A, so we're going to do this uppercase R this way. That becomes the lowercase a in the other direction, and then a C to U. So we've got this. We're going to do a slightly larger C just because it's the first name of his last, or first letter of his last name. So it needs to be a little bit bigger for context. We're going to leave it open on the bottom and in the middle, and it's cool because your eye kind of just ignores that it's open down there on the bottom because there's a fairly recognizable C shape there. And we're going to do now a Q to U. So we're going to do an uppercase Q. We're going to leave it as a open on the top for the U, and then add this right here that makes it uppercase Q with a little bit of style there. Then we've got, we're going to do a different R to A combo because it needs to be a capital A on the other direction. So we're going to do this capital R like this. That drops below on the other side, and we don't want to quite connect that. And then here we've got let's see, an RY to THE to finish out the ambigram. So we've got this way, it's going to be an E kind of hidden on that back side. Then we're going to do the capital R, and we're going to try and make it look as close to the one next to it as possible just for the solution. And then we've got, let's see, the H on this side. I want to make it a little bit lower. And this is the first vertical of the Y, and we're going to kind of close it just a little bit exaggerated there on the H side so that we can close the Y. And this is going to be a capital T on the other side. So we're going to exaggerate down like that so it's a fairly good lowercase y for context. We're going to finish off the T in the other direction like that. And then let's see, we've got to cross the A this way. All right, so we've got Arthur Curry that way, And then when you flip it upside down, it says the Aquaman. And again, this is just a very rough sketch that shows the solution that I'm going to use. And I'm actually going to head over to the computer right now, drop the solution into Photoshop, and do a much more stylized, fleshed out version for you to see. All right, so I'm back from Photoshop with the Aquaman Arthur Curry ambigram. And as you can see, I've added some stylistic elements here with the trident, which is obviously a major element of the movie. And it's connected to the Y here that continues throughout the entire design. So that way you've got Arthur Curry. And then when you look at it upside down, it says the Aquaman. And now the trident goes from being the bottom portion of the Y to now it's the top crossbar on the T. So I think it came out great. Love this design and hope you do too. Okay, so the next ambigram I'm going to draw is going to be from our tattoo collection, available at wowtattoos.com. This is one of my favorite ambigrams I've ever drawn. It's one that I did for the first time 13 years ago and have updated it over the years as I've done better solutions for it, because that does happen. As I draw more and more, I just find out more ways to do different things. So this is also one of our designs. It's available at redchapterclothing.com, one of our best-selling t-shirt designs too. So I'm going to do right now, we're going to do Family Forever. So family one way is going to say forever upside down. And this design is near and dear to my heart because we are a family business here. My brother and I started this together 13 years ago. His name's Ryan. He's actually sitting right behind the camera. Hi Ryan, what's up, dude? So we are going to draw the Family Forever design. And this is not the first time I've drawn it. So unlike the Aquaman design, this is going to be basically from memory, from designs I've already drawn. So I don't want to make you think that this is the first time I've drawn it, because it's not. But this is the first time I've drawn it for you. So we're going to do Family Forever here. And again, writing it out always helps me to remember what the solution is. And so we've got initially some really cool stuff going on. We're going to do an F to an R. And yeah, let's just dive right in. So this is going to be the capital F to a lowercase r this way. And we do something like that. And then we've got a really naturally occurring A to E glyph that goes this way. We can do like this. We can add a little bit of style to it. And then we've got an M to EV glyph that's going to happen here, magically appearing. So there's the V portion upside down. And then here's the E coming in. And we tuck it inside the third vertical of the M there. And then we've got the I to R. So it's a lowercase r on the other side. Then we've got an LY to O glyph. And this is where I didn't do this initially in the very first design, or the first time I ever drew this. And it was a solution that came after the fact. So it's going to be an LY to FO. So we kind of want to close it just a little bit like that to where it still looks like a believable O in the other direction. But then we're going to close the Y with this capital. Let's see here. We got the crossbar on the F there. And then we continue that through to create the curve that way. I'm going to exaggerate just a little bit to close that. So that way we've got the word family, and then you flip it, and it says forever. I'm going to step aside really quick, and I'm going to grab the finished filled in version so that I can show that one to you as well. All right, so there you have it. Right here now is the finished fleshed out design. This is family that way. And then it says forever the other way, and it's in this very cool black lettering style. And this is available at wowtattoos.com. You can download this design instantly. The link is in the description down below. And you can download it, and you get the filled in design and the line art stencil that you can take into your tattoo artist to get it tattooed if that's something that you'd like to do. All right, so today's commissioned custom ambigram comes from Kent in Oregon. And I'm going to drop some quick guides here. But Kent would like an ambigram that says his name one way and his wife's name the other way. His wife's name is Julie, so we're going to be doing Kent so that it says Julie upside down. So let's get right into it here. So the first, it's not going to be a one-to-one letter combination solution, but it's pretty close. This is fairly simple. So we've got first a J to a T. So we're going to do the T so that it's like this. Obviously, we're starting with the Julie on this side. And then we're going to add a little bit of flair up here on the top. And then we need to cross it like this. And then we're going to create the J like so. And then we're going to do, this is nice. So this is an N to U, which is pretty much a naturally occurring solution. So U to N that way. And then we've got an L to E. So we're going to do a little bit of something up here. We're going above the X height so that it's distinguishable as an L. And we're going to do a lowercase e actually. And I know it kind of looks like it might be a D, but context will take care of it here just a second. The next solution then is an I, E to K. So it's going to go like this. Again, we're going to drop below just a little bit, and we're going to do another lowercase e just like that. And then down here to finish the K, we're going to just do something like that. And we're going to do a little bit of a ear sticking off of that. So you've got Julie that way, and then you flip it, and it says Kent. And again, that design was for Kent in Oregon. His wife's name is Julie. And I'm going to take this solution now to Photoshop and do a really cool finished stylized design. So I'm back from Photoshop with the finished stylized version of the Julie and Kent ambigram that I just drew the solution for. So it says Julie that way, and then Kent upside down. Stylistically, Kent said he wanted something that was as lovely and elegant as his wife is. So I went with my cursive script style, and I hope I captured something close to what you were looking for, Kent. All right, so the next ambigram I'm going to draw is going to be one that's a random comment from a previous video. And what we're going to do today is going to be the name Stefanie with the name Michael. And because the Aquaman design ran so long this time around, we're actually going to time lapse this one. So I'm just going to draw it up really quick, Stefanie and Michael. You're going to watch it come in a lot faster than what it usually would. Yeah, here we go. All right, so there you have it. We've got Stefanie this way, and it flips to say Michael the other way from a random comment. All right, those are the ambigrams for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you love the video, please consider subscribing. And if you're here to troll, go right ahead. We love making fun of you behind the scenes. Comment below if you want the chance for me to draw an ambigram for you in a future video. I pick a random comment to draw as an ambigram for every single video. If you'd like to commission a custom ambigram to be featured in an upcoming video, send me an email to mark@wowtattoos.com. If you're interested in getting an ambigram tattoo, check out wowtattoos.com to see hundreds of my ambigrams that you can download instantly. Also, take a look at redchapterclothing.com, which is my ambigram clothing line that's been going strong since 2008. And finally, thank you so much again to tshirtstorm.com for making this video possible. If you're a YouTuber or influencer, or you just have a great idea for a clothing line, they are definitely the guys to talk to. T-Shirt Storm does on-demand apparel fulfillment, but they don't just print and ship t-shirts, they help launch brands. All right, again, I am the Ambigram artist, Mark Palmer, and I've been turning the world upside down since 2005.